Yeah. Yeah. Can you believe they told me that I would never make it? Now we smiling in their faces, smiling in their faces.
I do not believe if LeBron and Rich Paul were on the doorstep of a new deal with the Lakers, LeBron would just bring up what he brings up yesterday.
Message.
Welcome back to Tyler Rose TV. If you're new to the channel, please hit that subscribe. Enjoy the videos on this channel. Hit the bell. For today's video, Colin Cowherd called out LeBron James, and he's thinking that he's kind of throwing Rob Pelinka under the bus when it comes to him, being the GM of the Los Angeles Lakers. He gave a little credit to JJ, his team, and then he said ultimately, hey, this is what's going on with the talent around us, and that ultimately falls upon one Rob Pelinka. So it's interesting to see Colin Cowherd go at LeBron James in this way, because we know that man has been a certified glazer of LeBron, jock sniffer, as my boy Scap likes to say. But if you're new to the channel, like I said, hit that subscribe, hit the bell. Let's get into what Colin Cowherd had to say about LeBron James. You don't want to miss what I got to say, because I'm tired of hearing somebody complain being LeBron James with all the damn talent he's gotten over his career. Let's do it.
So LeBron, I do not believe if LeBron and Rich Paul were on the doorstep of a new deal with the Lakers, LeBron would just bring up what he brings up yesterday.
I have the passion and the admiration to host the Larry O'Brien Trophy up every single year, but I also have a realization of, what particular team I have been a part of in that particular year. And, understanding this year, we fought and we played to the maximum ability of our team. We were not outworked. We were not, they didn't out physical us. They didn't outsmart us. I feel like we were just out talent, by OKC.
That's a not so thinly veiled shot at the guy who built the roster, Rob Pelinka. They didn't outsmart us. He's protecting JJ Redick. JJ's his guy. Hey, they didn't outsmart us. Translation, JJ's my guy. Our game plans were great. They didn't out-tough us. He's backing Austin Reeves a little bit. Rui, guys he likes. They out-athleted us. They out-talented us. That's Rob Pelinka. So don't kid yourselves. LeBron knows exactly where he's going. Now, it's not inflicting harm. It's a warning shot. He just wants to make sure it's out there to the new billionaire owners. And LeBron's a billionaire. He is leapfrogging the boss, Rob Pelinka. Now, I've said this. So LeBron basically is saying, go ahead, get rid of the old guy. This roster's not very good. And for the record, he's right. They're a mile from Oklahoma City. They're a mile from San Antonio. I mean, hell, I think they're a long way from Minnesota and the Knicks. I mean, give Detroit one more score. They may be a long way from Detroit.
So let me get this straight. Jalen Williams and Cason Wallace that are on the Oklahoma City Thunder make around the same amount, if not the same amount, as one Bronny James. This organization has drafted your son. If you talk about talent, you actually want talent on your team, then how the hell do you suggest that drafting Bronny, who is not really an actual college draft-ready prospect, and you drafted on a team to appease you, how do you want to win? Like, you cannot be taken serious as a franchise drafting your son, who was not even a top draft pick in the draft, and wasted guaranteed money on his roster spot. That already proves that you could add a piece that is as good or probable in a way to help your team win. Number two, they bring you Luka Doncic, Anthony Davis, Russell Westbrook, Dwight Howard, Rajon Rondo, Trevor Ariza, DeAndre Ayton. I mean, I can go on and list for days. KCP, Austin Reeves, Danny Green. They brought in everybody to appease LeBron James when he was on the Los Angeles Lakers. Now, I get it. He's talking about OKC. OKC is shoulders and heads and shoulders above the Lakers. We get that. They're a way better team. But you can't be the GOAT. You can't be Superman. You can't be the greatest of all time and say that you didn't have enough pieces to even get a game. Like, you can't say that you don't have enough when this franchise has won above and beyond to appease you in every time. It brought in the coach you want. He drafted your son. He got you AD, got you Luka, he got you Russ. They got you everything you need, man. What more do you need if you're this great player? That's what I always find interesting. Like, Rob Pelinka brought these top-heavy pieces because, well, he knows anytime you've won a championship, you've had Chris Bosh and Dwayne Wade. You've also have Kevin Love and Kyrie. Like, he knows you need talented pieces that are superstars around you to win. And he brought those pieces around you. But you're complaining about the minor details because, for one, Rich Paul and all the Barbie fans say LeBron makes his teammates better. Well, in this case, guys like Marcus Smart, guys like Rui Hachimura, guys like that are seem to be excelling in their role, make them better. Like, I don't understand the point of complaining or just expressing yourself. Not even complaining. Maybe he's just saying it, and maybe he's not even taking a shot. But let's take away this whole hypothetical in general that Colin Cowherd is saying. Let's say he's not even talking about Rob Pelinka. Do you think the Lakers did enough for LeBron? I think they did. I can understand if it was like Melo on the Knicks. Melo goes to the Knicks. They get rid of his 6th man of the year, J.R. Swish. They get rid of Iman Shumpert. They get rid of Defensive Player of the Year who was on his team, which is Tyson Chandler. They got rid of the whole roster, depleted it, and they try to rebuild it around the guy. If anyone needs to complain, it was a situation like this. They didn't go trade all their draft picks and their pieces, their assets like Lonzo and Julius Randle, Jordan Clarkson, Brandon Ingram. All the Julius Randle, they traded all those pieces to build around them. All the way that the team was going to rebuild, they said, F it. Let's please LeBron James. Let's bring in AD. Let's bring in all these guys. And that's where I come into the picture and I say, they've done enough. Just stop complaining. Say they won, fair and square. It is what it is. But the point that I'm trying to make here is that trying to blame Rob Pelinka for your downfalls, for your shortcomings, when you got your son on the team and you know damn well you need more talent on the roster, and you got a guy like Bronny on your team and he's taking up a roster spot and he's actually playing playoff minutes at some point, knowing that you can get some production for that value if you draft well, if you had other players that you probably could have picked, that just shows to me you don't want to win. So don't act like it's their fault when it's your fault that they wanted to bring JJ, and your fault they wanted to bring his son in, and all the stuff that's around you is mostly because of what you wanted for the Lakers franchise. So I'm gonna rest my case there. If you're new to the channel, let me know your thoughts down below. What you think about this? Is Colin Cowherd correct? Do you think he's trying to get Rob Pelinka fired? Do you think he's trying to send a message to the ownership? I personally just feel like he just wants to make more excuses, as we call the man L'Excuse, you know what I mean? Lee Excuse James. So if you're new to the channel, I'm going to see y'all in the next one. Peace.